Trump and Kanye. What is it, day 5, 6 of this story? The fake news, they keep driving it. Oh boy, the hypocrisy is so rich. How can they say that this president, the most pro-Israel, Jewish-friendly president in the history of this country, has some explaining to do? Now, I don't like Kanye West. I wouldn't recognize a Kanye West song if I heard it. He tweeted something vile, and it was a tweet. And he's a deranged young man. And it looks to me like President Trump was trying to help him. They had lunch, okay? And now it's over. But the hypocrisy, it is rich. Isn't that right, Mitch? Mitch McConnell. Oh, boy. He really wants to take President Trump out. He's been trying that for a long time. Isn't that right, Mitch?
There is no room in the Republican Party for anti-Semitism or white supremacy. And anyone meeting with people advocating that point of view, in my judgment, are highly unlikely to ever be elected President of the United States.
You know, that puts you in a very strange spot, Mitch McConnell, along with a heck of a lot of other people in Washington, D.C. of a certain age. White supremacist Senator, the late Strom Thurmond, was friends with all of you guys, especially Joe Biden. Now, these guys didn't have lunch once. They had a blossoming, beautiful friendship. Joe Biden was invited to speak at Strom Thurmond's funeral, who I believe said, did he say segregation now and forever, right? He was a devout segregationist. But Joe Biden couldn't pass up the chance to tell a few jokes at a funeral.
Strom Thurmond was also a brave man who, in the end, made his choice and moved to the good side. We became good friends. I'm not sure exactly why or how it happened, Nancy, but you know we did. And Fritz could never figure it out, either could I.
Not that funny, really. Strom Thurmond. And not only Joe Biden, but Mitch McConnell. Yes, Mitch, back in the 90s. Back when, Strom wasn't cured of everything. Oh, no, especially when it came to Jewish people. Anyway, Mitch McConnell just let his admiration for this white supremacist bigot sing.
I literally cannot remember life without Strom Thurmond. I remember the excitement, having been a son of the Deep South, when Senator Thurmond decided to become a Republican.
Isn't that sweet? Isn't that cute? What does it mean? Who cares? I think Mitch McConnell is a huge hypocrite, and he obviously has a deep personal grudge against Donald Trump. All this fake outrage, selective. I notice that anti-Semitism seems to be tolerated when it comes from the left. When it comes from the left, it's A-OK. It's not to be remarked upon. It's to be spread.
And I'm here to separate the good Jews from the satanic Jews. Yes, yes, yes! So I am dangerous.
Yes, sir.
Not to you. Unless you feel that Father Pfleger's invitation to me may hurt Saint Sabina. They don't have the power to hurt Saint Sabina if you don't give them that power.
It's vile, it's ugly, it's hate, and he's been that way for decades, many, many decades. You can't pretend you didn't know about Louis Farrakhan. Barack Obama can't pretend that he didn't know about Louis Farrakhan. When he met with him at least once in 2005, he was a sitting United States senator, and at that time, actually, technically, the next president of the United States. And there was no escaping Farrakhan's reputation, but there they are, chummy as anything. Hey, Mitch, why don't you condemn this? Mitch, I think this is, where were you? In 2005, where were you? Because I hear from Barack Obama's father, and Joe Biden actually told me that silence is complicity. So how about that? Let's get real here, all right? Farrakhan is a decades-long bigot. Kanye West, believe it or not, he's still like the #1 singer in the world. A couple of weirdo tweets, very bad, very vile. I think he needs help. And President Trump actually tried to help him. That's over. That's over. But this was lunch, not a decades-long association like Mitch McConnell and Joe Biden had with a known bigoted white supremacist. All right, on to something slightly more pleasant. Christmas. Oh, yeah, Christmas is actually awesome. Hey, the White House actually looks great. They did a good job there. And they put out some stockings for the kids, the Biden children, the Biden grandchildren. I have no problem with that. I just noticed that there are not enough stockings for all the grandkids. Yes, we went through it. And one Biden grandchild, the grandchild of the President of the United States, did not get a stocking. I'm talking about a little girl named Navy. There she is with her mom in Arkansas. She was born to her mother in Arkansas. And guess who her father is? Yes, Hunter Biden. This has been established in court, paternity tests. Hunter Biden is well, he's a bit of a deadbeat dad, quite frankly. He doesn't want to pay child support. He's always quibbling. He wants to pay less. But this child exists. And it's kind of amazing that Joe Biden, such a family man, maybe he should step up and take care of this grandkid. Instead, he just brags about all the grandkids he has. But he does leave this little girl out.
How many of you have been unable to hug your grandkids in the last 7 months? I got 6 of them.
No, he's got one more. One that he does not acknowledge. Isn't that sad? Well, we acknowledge you. Navy Biden is her name. Navy. And I hope everything works out. You should, gosh, imagine that the granddaughter of a president has to go to court for child support. That's really bad. Hey, coming up, every institution in America is going woke. For a long time, law enforcement seemed to be safe from this crazy woke movement. Not anymore. We'll be right back.